Homeowner Chevrolet, located at 1313 East Main in Santa Maria, Homeowners helps you find new roads.
Oxford Suites, located at 651 Five Cities Drive, just 1 mile from beautiful beaches. Oxford Suites offers special Allen Hancock College team rates. Culligan has the equipment and experience necessary to serve all of your water needs, including water softening, reverse osmosis drinking water, salt-free solutions, bottle-free coolers, and water filtration systems for both residential and commercial properties. Community Bank of Santa Maria for Santa Maria style banking. That's what they call a home field advantage. Visit them online at yourcbsm.com or visit one of the branches located at 2739 Santa Maria Way or 1421 South Broadway in Santa Maria.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Hancock basketball here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. We are in Chula Vista, California for the California Community College Athletic Association Men's Basketball Southern California Regional Playoffs. Your Allen Hancock College Bulldogs will be facing the Southwestern Jaguars out of the Pacific Coast Athletic Conference. This team is evenly matched with the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs coming in as a 10 seed out of the Western State North. And the Jaguars are the 7 seed. You look at these two teams on paper, and they look very similar. Points per game, 86 for the Jaguars, 81 for the Bulldogs. Points allowed, 66 for the Jaguars, 69 for the Bulldogs. The Jaguars coming into this game on a 14-game winning streak. They went undefeated in Pacific Coast Athletic play. Their last win coming against the 1-27 Imperial Valley team inside that conference, 119-82, with the Bulldogs coming off a huge win last week against L.A. Pierce at L.A. Pierce. They were down by 19 at halftime, tied it at the end of regulation, and won 89-85 in overtime. Star players for tonight for the Jaguars. Mark Stevens out of Flint, Michigan, scores 19 points per game. Shoots just under 47% from the field. Season high 32 points for him. For the Bulldogs, a team that scores by committee, leading scorer Kyle Harding. Averages 13.5 points per game, had a season high of 30 early in the season, and shoots 47.6% from the field. So look for those two guys to be scoring a lot in this game. We have a cool factoid about this game. Head coach for the Allen Hancock College Bulldogs, Tyson I, coached in this conference, coached Imperial Valley when he was in this conference. Prior to his Hancock days, he's in his 7th season with the Bulldogs. And the head coach for the Jaguars, Anthony Cosentino, was a player for Southwestern when Tyson was coaching against him with Imperial Valley. So a lot of history here in this game, not necessarily on the court, but between the coaching staffs. Of course, when Tyson was coaching for Imperial Valley, Anthony Cosentino and his brother, Dominic Cosentino, who is Dominic, the assistant coach, their father was the head coach for the Jaguars. So a lot of good history there in this game. We expect a great one here for you. We appreciate you tuning in to athletics.hancockcollege.edu. I didn't introduce myself. My name is Charles Summer. Very happy to be here. I'd like to thank Athletic Director Kim Ensing for giving me the opportunity to come out here and broadcast another playoff game. Last year, the Bulldogs were knocked out by Fullerton. But this year, they look to make a run as the 10th seed. You look at some of the other comparisons between the two teams. And the record for the Jaguars, 24-4, for the Bulldogs, 22-6, so a two-game difference there. Non-conference RPI, Bulldogs have the edge there over the Jaguars. But in this game, the key for the Bulldogs will be defense, especially against Mark Stevens, who I'm told has near unlimited range from the field. And if you can see the basketball court, he shoots from the Jaguar. And right now we're going to have some introductions of the teams. Starters for the Bulldogs: Kyle Harding, Grant Johnson, Xavier Cooper, DJ Searcy, and Mayoa Akinsanya. Starters for the Jaguars: Mark Stevens, Diego Edwards, Zach Ryder, DJ Jackson, and Nate Pearson. And the announcer is starting this game here, and we will have the national anthem here in just a moment. Thanks to staff here. Very welcoming, the Southwestern Community College staff. If you like the image you see on your screen, this is a brand new facility, 3 years old. Accompanied by some pools behind us. If you know me, I like pools. Went to go check those out. Hopefully someday Hancock can have some facilities like that in the future, but we'll see. Introductions now for the Bulldogs. Kyle Hardin being introduced. Grant Johnson. Xavier Cooper. DJ Searcy. And Mayoa Akinsanya. Kyle averaging 13.5 points per game. Grant Johnson, 8.5. Xavier, 8.3, as well as DJ Searcy and Mayoa Akinsanya, just over the double-digit mark at 10.9. This is a win-by-committee team here. No one is a consistent top scorer. Introductions for the Jaguars. DJ Jackson being introduced. He averages 12 points and 8.6 rebounds per game. He leads the team in rebounds. Diego Edwards being introduced, averages just over 9 points per game, 8.5 rebounds and 3 assists. Nate Pearson averages just over 12 points, 4.5 rebounds, just under 4 assists per game. Zach Ryder averages 10 points per game and 4.8 assists. And their star player being introduced, Mark Stevens. 19 points, 6 rebounds, 6.8 assists per game. He leads the team in assists. a true scoring point guard. And we are about to tip off. Good credit to all the coaches. Anthony Cosentino, head coach for the Jaguars. Assistant coaches Dominic Cosentino and Zach Lemusu. And for the Bulldogs, head coach Tyson I. And assistant coaches Amari Furman, Shamar Parker, and Kurt Dykema. And we are about to begin. Thank you for tuning in to athletics.hancockcollege.edu. I am Charles Summer, and we are about to be underway here in this California Community College Athletic Association Men's Basketball Southern Regional Playoff game. Thank you all for tuning into this game. A long drive down here to Chula Vista. We left pretty early this morning. I imagine the drive home is going to be a lot faster. A lot faster. Mayo Akansanya and DG Jackson with the tip, and it goes to the Jaguars, and Mark Stevens will control it for Southwestern. Defended by Kyle Harding. Goes inside to Diego Edwards. Diego, one side of the key to the other. Looking for DJ inside. Goes up, no good. Diego with the rebound, still no good. Gets another chance. Basket goes in. It'll count, and it'll go to the line for an and one. So Diego Edwards with the first points of the game. Mayo Akansanya called with the foul, his first. Edwards misses the free throw. Xavier Cooper coming away with the rebound. Kyle Harding leading the offense. Dribbling to his right, gets it over to Cooper. Cooper to Akansanya. Akansanya waiting for clearing. Gets it to Harding. Harding back behind the three-point line. Testing. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Harding is going to have to pull up, and he gets it to Grant Johnson, and Johnson puts it up, and it's going to be a shot clock violation as the ball never hit the rim. Went off the backboard, rebounded, but that'll be a team rebound, and Southwestern with the ball up 2-0 with 19 minutes left to go here in the first half. Mark Stevens under pressure, gets to Edwards. Edwards finds Jackson under the basket. He gets his own rebound, blocked by Akansanya. Harding coming away with it. Fast break for the Bulldogs. Goes right down the middle to the cup, and it was blocked from behind, and it's coming out the other way. Ryder with the ball. He's going to pull up, thinks better of it. Gets it to Stevens. Stevens cross pass to Jackson. Jackson takes a dribble, shoots the three, makes the three. 5-0 Jaguars. Harding bring the ball up the court. Man defense for the Jaguars. Harding. Foul away from the ball. It'll be against Zach Ryder. A little too aggressive with DJ Searcy. So that's his first foul. First team foul for the Jaguars. Subbing into the game for Southwestern is Raphael Allen coming in for Ryder. That'll be a size mismatch going the Bulldogs' favor, as DJ Searcy has a little weight on Allen. Inbound into the backcourt. Cooper to Akansanya to Johnson. Johnson looking inside. Shot clock is down again. DJ Searcy's going to have to do. Kyle Harding's going to take a long three. Puts it up, gets off the rim, and ball goes to Stevens. Stevens coming back to court for the Jaguars. Pulls up, takes the three off the backboard. Harding with the rebound. Harding finding an opening, and it's going to be knocked off Harding's thigh, out of bounds. Southwestern ball. and DJ Jackson getting an earful from the ref. Maybe a warning to the coach. Subbing into the game is Israel Seals coming in for DJ Jackson. Full court pressure by the Bulldogs. Stevens. Cross midcourt, trap. And a steal for Harding, and Harding is going to go at the basket. Nice reverse, gets the foul, gets the basket. Bulldogs on the scoreboard. And Harding has an and one with 17:23 left to go here in the first half. Scores 5-2 Southwestern. So early warnings going out to both teams. A lot of conversation going out there on the court. I'm sure he said, "Hey, Betty, nice to see you." I'm not your buddy, pal. Not your pal, friend. Free throw is good. 2-point lead right now for the Jaguars. No trap. Ball out to Pearson. Pearson looking for Stevens. Stevens guarding gets Harding. Harding unable to get his hand on the ball, and a nice shot for Mark Stevens rather. Getting to the basket, lead by 4, 7-3. Harding turning the ball over. Alcanzani going the other way. Stevens with the ball, and it's going to be a three-point shot for the Jaguars. No good. Harding on the rebound. Cooper looking cross-court pass, tipped by Pearson, goes out of bounds. Bulldog ball, subbing into the game, Mark Johnson. Shot clock was reset. Resetting it to 22. Harding with the ball. Working against Johnson. Mike Mensa set to check in for the Bulldogs. Harding getting it to Searcy. Searcy. Shot clock's down low. Alcanzani is going to have to do something with it. Steps out of bounds. Actually, they're going to call a foul on Israel Seals. And that will reset the shot clock to 20. Cooper getting to Mensa, who just checked in, to Harding. Harding calling the play. Over to Cooper. Cooper inside of Mensa. Mensa, nice little jump shot off the back of the rim. Rebound, Searcy. Searcy up with it, blocked from behind. Rebound goes to Stevens. Stevens to Pearson. Pearson's picking up his dribble over to Stevens. Stevens being guarded by Mike Mensa. Getting the screen, goes to his right, all the way to the cup, passes it out to the three-point line. Nice defense for the Bulldogs, tipped out of bounds by Harding. 6 seconds on the shot clock for the Jaguars, leading 7-3 here with 15:34 left to go in the first half. Checking back into the game for the Jaguars is Raphael Allen. Into the game for the first time for the Bulldogs is Bryce Craver and Will Silman. Pearson inbounding the ball to Stevens. Stevens nearly falling out of bounds. Gets the ball over. And shot is good for Allen. They lead by 6, 9-3. Kyle Harding working against Mark Johnson. Gets a screen from Alcanzani. Steps back to three-point line. Off the glass. No good. Stevens pushing the pace here. Long shots for Allen. Allen no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson getting fouled under the basket. Looks like that's going to go against Kyle Harding. Foul is against Kyle Harding. Checking back into the game is Grant Johnson, replacing Harding. So on the court for the Bulldogs, Silman, Mensah, Carver, Johnson, and Alcansanya. Nice inbound block by Alcansanya. Mensah coming away with the rebound. Craver driving the basket, going all the way to the rim, blocked by Pearson. Come back the other way. Stevens with the ball now. Stevens getting a screen. Alcansanya going to be called with his second foul of the game. So reset to 20 seconds on the foul. Ryder inbounding the ball over to Stevens. Stevens, Johnson. Three-point shot for Allen, no good. Johnson for the Bulldogs with the rebounds. Carver now with the ball. Silman at the top of the key. Silman passing off to Mensah. Mensah, three-point jump shot. It's good. It's now 9-6, three-point deficit for the Bulldogs with just over 14 minutes left to go here in the first half. Three-point shot for Ryder, and it's good. This Jaguar team loves the three, and they're showing why. They're up by 6, 12-6. Mensah driving the basket, kicks it out to Searcy. Searcy with a three-point jump shot. That's no good. Rebound going to Pearson. Pearson's going to bring it up. Pearson to Stevens. Stevens looking for a screen. Gets it on the switch. Drive to the basket for the Jaguars. Kicks it out to Ryder. Ryder takes a step in, takes a shot, air ball, and a nice rebound and putback for Israel Seals, and a timeout on the court. Timeout Bulldogs. It's 14-6 right now. Jaguars lead the Bulldogs with 13:25 to go. You are watching Bulldog basketball right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
American Star Trailways is much more than an average bus company. Family owned and locally operated for the past 25 years, American Star Trailways has been the local charter bus company for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara County residents and visitors alike, providing transportation service for an afternoon, a week, or a long-term contract. American Star Trailways, making travel an enjoyable part of your experience.
Welcome back to athletics.hancockcollege.edu for men's basketball here in the California Community College Athletic Association Southern Regional Playoff game. (14-6) right now. Kyle Harding with three for the Bulldogs, and Mike Mensah with three. Grant Johnson with the ball. Kicks it to Mensah. Mensah, three-point jump shot. It's good. Gets the foul and has a chance for a 4-point play coming out of the timeout. He now leads all scorers with 6 points with that second three-point jump shot. Has a chance of making another one here. Mark Stevens, who leads the team with 19 points per game, only has 2 right now. But a 3 by Ryder, 3 by Pearson, and a couple bench baskets have them leading 14-10. Free throw was good. Just over 13 minutes left to go here in the first half. Driving to the basket, scoops it up. Nice rebound by Carver. Carver pushing the pace the other way. Gets it out to Mensah. Mensah, three-point jump shot off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Jackson. And the Jaguars come back the other way. Edwards left open, takes a three, no good. Foul under the basket. They're going to call a foul against the Bulldogs. Mike Mensah being called with the foul. shot. No good. Rebounded by Searcy. Searcy gets it over to Carver. Carver back to Searcy. Searcy traveled with the ball. Hesitated a bit when he got the ball. Looked like he wanted to take the three-point jump shot, and then all of a sudden the lane was there. But you got to put the ball down first. Stevens working against Grant Johnson. Xavier Cooper set to check in for the Bulldogs. Stevens getting it inside to Jackson, or rather Pearson. No good. Rebound by Mensah. Mensah to Johnson. Johnson working against Stevens. Looking for the screen. Searcy there. Gets it to Searcy. Searcy driving the lane. Pushes himself in. No good. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. Jago Edwards with that rebound. Pass out to Edwards. Edwards, nice. No-look pass. Basket no good for Jackson, and we're going the other way. Bulldogs trying to push the pace here, and a whole group of Bulldog players ready to check in, and Will Silman taking the three-point jump shot off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound to Edwards. Stevens coming back the other way. Nice crossover. Double teamed. And a nice defensive play by Mensah, but he fouls DJ Jackson. He'll go to the line for two. That's his second personal foul. DJ Jackson at the free throw line. First free throw is good. 15-10, 5-point lead. Mitch Carpenter into the game for the Bulldogs for the first time. Also coming back in, Kyle Harding and Xavier Cooper. Jackson at the free throw line for second free throw. No good. Rebound, Mike Mensah. Kyle Harding with the ball. Nick Chapman going to check in next for the Bulldogs. Carver over to Cooper to Harding. Harding driving the lane, goes up, nice, high off the glass, misses the basket. Stevens on the rebound, pushing the pace, and wasn't going to look like he was going to take the shot, lost the handle, and it's going to go inside. Nice reverse for Edwards, and it's now a 7-point lead, 17-10. Cooper driving. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound by Stevens. Stevens getting it over to Pearson. Pearson getting inside of Jackson. Jackson working against Carpenter. Carpenter goes up, no good. And they're going to call a tripping foul against the Bulldogs. Kyle Harding. That's his second personal. I guess he was shooting on that. Sure. So Raphael Allen at the free throw line for two. No good. What did it say? Ball never lies, right? Nick Chapman in the game. Chapman averaging 5.3 points per game on the season, 3-point specialist. Got popped in the nose against L.A. Pierce. Nice. Got a fashionable face mask now. Second free throw is good. Cooper getting it into Carver. Full court press now for the Jaguars, up by 8, 18-10, with just over 10 minutes left to go here in the first half. Carver trying to work on Stevens. Getting inside. Cooper at the three-point line. Over to Johnson. Johnson over to Carver. Carver, step back three. Off, no good. It's going to go out of bounds to the Jaguars. Timeout on the court. It's going to be a full timeout by the Bulldogs. Score is 18-10 with 9:44 left to go here in the first half. You are watching men's basketball on athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
Home Motors Chevrolet, located at 1313 East Main Street in Santa Maria. Home Motors helps you find new roads. Oxford Suites, located at 651 Five Cities Drive, just 1 mile from beautiful beaches. Oxford Suites offers special Allen Hancock College team rates. Culligan has the equipment and experience necessary to serve all of your water needs, including water softening, reverse osmosis drinking water, salt-free solutions, bottle-free coolers, and water filtration systems for both residential and commercial properties. Community Bank of Santa Maria for Santa Maria style banking. That's what they call a home field advantage. Visit them online at yourcbsm.com or visit one of the branches located at 2739 Santa Maria Way or 1421 South Broadway in Santa Maria.
Welcome back to athletics.hancockcollege.edu for Bulldog basketball. I'm Charles Summer. Score is 18-10. Jaguars lead the Bulldogs. It's a real cat and dog fight tonight, isn't it? Leading all scores is Mike Mensah for the Bulldogs. The Jaguars scoring by committee. Leading score for them, Diego Edwards. Full court pressure for the Bulldogs. Nick Chapman and Grant Johnson in the backcourt. No trap coming in the front court. Mike Mensah going to check in next for the Bulldogs. Ball over to Mark Stevens. Mark Stevens kicks it out. Fumbled play. Carver up to Johnson. Johnson is going to go to the rack. Reverses. No good. Carpenter on the rebound. Carpenter able to keep the ball. Loses it out of bounds. But a show of strength there for Mitch Carpenter. Mike Mensah coming in for Carpenter. Fast break opportunity. Unable to convert for the Bulldogs. Full court pressure for Hancock. Pearson with the ball. Pearson at the three-point line. Picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Edwards. Edwards driving into the lane against Mensah. 4-on-4. No foul now against Mike Mensah. That's his third already. In the bonus, but that was a shooting foul regardless. Mike Mensah pleading his case with the ref. Ended with smiles on both sides. We like to see that. Will Soman into the game for Mike Mensah, who's probably done for the first half with his 3 fouls. 19-10 the score after the made free throw. Edwards, second free throw. Off the back of the rim. Xavier Cooper on the rebound. Cooper to Carver. Carver along the left side. Looking for the screen. Drives the basket all the way there. Scoop and score. 7-point deficit now for the Bulldogs. 19-12. Pearson with the ball, bringing it into the front court. Pearson handing it off to Stevens. Awkward interchange, but successful. Stevens looking to score, puts it up, and man in his face, no problem. 21-12. And we have an issue. Oh, it looked like there was an accidental reset on the shot clock. That happens. It's not an easy job. Probably the hardest job at the table, running that shot clock. So reset to 26. DJ Searcy with the ball. Cooper now going all the way to the basket. Reverse, unable to get it. Will Stillman gets the rebound, goes back up with it, and scores. 21-14. Back to 7. Diego Edwards bringing the ball up the court, getting it to Pearson. Pearson to Stevens. Stevens working against Carver. Picks up his dribble, gets it into Edwards. Edwards, and it's going to be out of bounds. Turnover by the Jaguars. Bulldog ball. 7:38 left to go here in the first half. Scores 21-14 Southwestern. Carver with the ball. Going to top of the key. And there's a foul under the basket. It looks like there is going to be a hold. And it was against Israel Seals. That's his second personal. Checking back into the game for the Jaguars is DJ Jackson. Carver to Silman. Silman getting the screen. Goes up with it. No good. Rebound. Jackson. Pearson bringing the ball up the court. Pearson to Johnson. Johnson gets the ball stolen from him and then commits the foul. That'll be only the 6th team foul, so no bonus yet for the Bulldogs. And they'll inbound the ball over here on this side. Somewhere. Cooper to inbound the ball. To Carver. 7 minutes left to go. 7-point deficit. Carver driving the lane. Gets in. Turn around. Gets it out to Johnson. Johnson penetrating. Pulls up. Shoots. No good. Stevens on the rebound. Fast break. And they're going to get to Stevens and reset their offense. Pearson into Edwards. Edwards working against Mensah. Or Carver, rather. And that's DJ Jackson with an easy put in for the Jaguars. And it's back to a 9-point game. Carver over to Cooper. Cooper driving the lane, getting inside all the way in. Misses the basket. Rebound Jaguars. Fast break. Stevens pulls up for the 3. No good. Rebound Searcy. Searcy out to Carver. Carver going all the way to the basket and gets the basket. Back to 7 points. 23-16. 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. Edwards bringing the ball into the front court. Edwards to Pearson. Pearson to Stevens. Stevens calling the play. Getting the ball to Edwards. Edwards inside to Jackson. Jackson pulls up. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Johnson. Grant Johnson gets it to DJ Searcy. Searcy driving the lane, puts it up, gets the roll. It's a 5-point game, 23-18 with 5:21 left to go. Edwards driving in and gets blocked by DJ Searcy, loses the ball, goes up with it again, scoops it in. Nice little sort of finger roll baby hook. Cooper to Silman. Silman, nice cut, nice basket, 5-point game. Stevens bringing it into the front court. Pressure. Edwards to Pearson. Pearson to Stevens. Stevens going to drive the lane. Scoop, flips it up. No good. Rebound Cooper. Cooper going to push it. Swings it over to Carver. Carver, nice flip. Can't get it, but Cooper with the rebound. Step back 3, no good. Ball under the basket to Silman. Silman to Carver. Carver saves it, gets it out to Cooper. And they will hold. Relax a little bit. Get some play. So inside, And Silman tied up inside, jump ball, possession arrow to the Bulldogs. So they'll maintain possession. They only have 10 seconds on the shot clock. Seals and Johnson coming back into the game, but there's going to be a timeout on the court. Timeout Southwestern. It's going to be a full timeout. Score is 25-20. Jaguars lead the Bulldogs with 4 minutes, 2 seconds left to go in the first half. You are listening, or watching rather, Hancock basketball on athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
American Star Trailways is much more than an average bus company. Family owned and locally operated for the past 25 years, American Star Trailways has been the local charter bus company for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara County residents and visitors alike, providing transportation service for an afternoon, a week, or a long-term contract. American Star Trailways, making travel an enjoyable part of your experience. Home Motors Chevrolet, located at 1313 East Main Street in Santa Maria. Home Motors helps you find new roads. Culligan has the equipment and experience necessary to serve all of your water needs, including water softening, reverse osmosis drinking water, salt-free solutions, bottle-free coolers, and water filtration systems for both residential and commercial properties.
Welcome back to Bulldog basketball here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. I am Charles Summer. I want to thank my technical director, Brian Dill, pulling all the magic tonight. Little Katy Perry action. Maybe they don't realize she's from Santa Barbara County. Will Silman inbounding the ball to Grant Johnson, and it bounces out of bounds. Turnover to the Jaguars. Mark Johnson to inbound the ball to Mark Stevens. Stevens getting over to Allen. Allen inside to Jackson. Jackson working against Will Silman. Goes up, no good. Tries to get his own rebound. Rebounded by Mark Johnson. Johnson brings it out, and it's Allen for the three. No good. Bounces out. And a putback, no good. Back and forth. Cooper unwisely saves it, but it goes to Will Silman. Grant Johnson, you never want to save the basket under the ball under the opponent's basket, because he might just toss it to the wrong person. And they're right there. DJ Searcy goes down, puts it up, no good. Will Silman tries to slap it away, but it's rebounded by the Jaguars. Stevens working against Grant Johnson. Johnson playing some good defense there against their leading scorer. Nice little step back, no good. Rebound to Carver. Carver up to Cooper. Cooper, nice little easy layup. It's a 3-point game, 25-22. Cutting the lead from 9-3. Stevens calling the play. Working against Johnson. Johnson in his face. And Stevens is going to get the ball inside to Jackson. Oh, big block by DJ Searcy. Football pass all the way down. Nice pass to Carver. Carver hit hard from behind by Israel Seals. And he'll go to the basket for two. Can cut this into a 1-point game with 2:18 left to go. Carver's first free throw, no good. Wide right. Chance to cut this to a 2-point game. 25-22, 2:18 left to go here in the first half. Both teams in the bonus. No rotation on that ball. Xavier Cooper getting the rebound throwing it off of Edwards and goes out of bounds. So they'll get 27 seconds here on the shot clock and an opportunity to cut this to a 1-point game or tie it with a 3. Cooper to Searcy to Carver. Carver driving the lane. Gets it to a wide open Searcy. Met at the top by Edwards. Blocked and rebounded by Stevens. Stevens finds a wide open player on the right edge, and it's a 3 for Raphael Allen. And the score is now 28-22, 6-point lead. Nice pass for Stevens on that one. Carver to Cooper. Cooper driving the lane, going inside, gets to Johnson. Johnson out to Carver. Carver driving in, jump stop, puts it up, no good. Rebound Stevens. Stevens is probably their leading rebounder right now. Last time I checked, he had 5. Long 3 for Nate Pearson. And the score is now a 9-point lead, 31-22. Ties the largest lead of the game. Back-to-back threes. Xavier Cooper looking inside, gets it out to Carver. Carver over to Grant Johnson. Johnson calling the play. Cooper driving inside, loses his dribble, goes out of bounds, and they're going to call it Southwestern ball. Just under a minute left here in the first half. 31-22 is the score. Stevens bring it into the front court. Over to Pearson. Pearson looking inside to Edwards. Edwards goes up, puts it up, no good. Rebounds taken by Edwards. Edwards gets it back up, and it goes in. Biggest lead of the game is now 11, 33-22 with 30 seconds left to go. About a 1.5 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Carver. 10 seconds to go. Drives in. Gets it out to Johnson. Johnson gets it to Cooper. Cooper, 3-point jump shot. Oh, bounces off the backboard. Hits the rim. Doesn't go in. And we'll have halftime here. 33-22. Bulldogs trail the Jaguars by 11. We'll be back with some halftime stats. You're watching the SoCal Regional Playoff game between the Southwestern Jaguars and the Allen Hancock College Bulldogs right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
Homeowner Chevrolet, located at 1313 East Main in Santa Maria. Homeowners helps you find new roads.
Oxford Suites, located at 651 Five Cities Drive, just 1 mile from beautiful beaches. Oxford Suites offers special Allen Hancock College team rates. Culligan has the equipment and experience necessary to serve all of your water needs, including water softening, reverse osmosis drinking water, salt-free solutions, bottle-free coolers, and water filtration systems for both residential and commercial properties. Community Bank of Santa Maria for Santa Maria-style banking. That's what they call a home field advantage. Visit them online at yourcbsm.com or visit one of the branches located at 2739 Santa Maria Way or 1421 South Broadway in Santa Maria.
American Star Trailways is much more than an average bus company. Family owned and locally operated for the past 25 years, American Star Trailways has been the local charter bus company for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara County residents and visitors alike. providing transportation service for an afternoon, a week, or a long-term contract. American Star Trailways, making travel an enjoyable part of your experience.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Southwestern College in Chula Vista, California. I'm Charles Summer. Score is 33-22. Just about 10 minutes left to go here in halftime. Biggest stat on the stat sheet here, second chance points. Southwestern College getting 9 points out of second chance opportunities to Hancock's 2. Bench points in favor of the Bulldogs. Leading scorer right now, Diego Edwards at 9. Scariest part of this is that the leading scorer for Southwestern, who averages 19 points per game, only has 4. And if you know anything about basketball, averages tend to come back and bite you at the end of the game. So he's got 4 right now. I expect Mark Stevens to make a much larger impact in the second half. Of course, he has 8 defensive rebounds, 3 assists. Lots of blocks going both ways. 4 for the Bulldogs, 3 for the Jaguars. Foul trouble for Hancock's leading scorer, Mike Mensa, coming off the bench. He has 3 fouls in that first half. Xavier Cooper leading the Bulldogs with 7 rebounds. But out-rebounded are the Bulldogs by 7. One of the most telling stats of the game. And the three-point shots, there's 4 made for Southwestern to Bulldogs 2. Bulldogs 2 and 10 from three-point range. They have not had opportunities with great shots from the three-point line. We'll see if the Bulldogs can get a little more room to shoot here in the second half. 8 minutes left to go here in halftime. Score is 33-22. Don't miss out tomorrow. The Lady Bulldogs are on the road at Ventura. They won on Wednesday against Long Beach Community College 70-66. That 4-point victory coming with only 6 players. Head coach Kerry Norelli doing an awesome job with a small team winning the first playoff game in I don't know how long. Get with convincing about that one because it's been a long time since they made the playoffs and probably even longer that they've won a game. Those girls doing a great job this season. And last time they went to Ventura, they beat Ventura. It's always hard to beat someone twice. They did play at Hancock. They're 1-1 against each other on the season. But the Bulldogs know they can do it. And confidence is what you need going into a game. But the men right here, trailing by 11, we'll be back with second half action in just a few minutes. You are watching men's Bulldog basketball right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. Welcome back to men's basketball right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. I am Charles Summer. Score is 33-22 at halftime. We want to send a special thanks out to Kim Ensing, athletic director, best athletic director of all time, sending us all the way down to San Diego, Chula Vista to be exact, for this basketball game. And our thoughts and prayers going out to her and her family. And a special hi to Dad. Hi, Dad. Hope you're enjoying the show. One of the most telling things from this first half, Bulldogs are shooting 26.5% from the field. Southwestern not doing that much better, shooting 34.2%. But they lead 33-22 as we are about to begin the second half of play. Here at the Den, as they call it. Welcome to the Den, 3 years old facility. Looking pretty good. It's got an elevator in it. Go up the elevator, walk down the hallway. 2 Olympic-sized pools and a diving well. Some great facilities here at Southwestern. See if the community of Santa Maria can band together. Get us some upgraded facilities. We need a new pool, most definitely. Back to play. Shot clock didn't start. So 5 seconds in, we have stoppage. And it's at 25. So that's why shot clocks should not run independently from the game clock. They should run together. Just a button. Reset. Stevens with the ball, getting over to Pearson. Pearson getting inside to Edwards. Edwards with the easy basket down along the baseline. It's now a 13-point lead. DJ Searcy. Akansanya now in the post. Driving in, spinning around. Gathers, goes up, no good. Rebound going to Pearson. Pearson gets it over. Now Stevens with it. Stevens down inside to Jackson. Jackson gets to Ryder. Ryder, no good on the three. DJ Searcy on the rebound. Searcy. Over to Harding. Harding, nice jab step. Jab step. Easy layup. Drive to the lane. 35-24. Edwards with the ball. Going at Harding. Harding on defense. Strips the ball away. Gets it. Coming the other way. Driving to the basket. Gets to Akansanya. Akansanya up and slams it down. Emphatically. 9-point game, 35-26. Pearson bringing it into the front court. Pearson on the right side, gets it down to Edwards. Edwards on the baseline, working against Cooper. Cooper playing some good defense there. Gets help, gets it up, gets it to go in. Nice finish for Edwards. Harding now with the ball. Lead back up to 11. Gets to Cooper. Cooper back to Searcy. Searcy to Harding. Harding looking inside, double teamed. Johnson getting inside, passes it out. Now to Akansanya. Akansanya getting double and triple teamed. Gets it in. Oh, can't scoop it in. Rebound to Edwards. Good move by Mayowa Akansanya, but he can't finish. The ball goes the other way. 11-point game. Pearson with the ball now. Over to Jackson. Jackson met at the top by Searcy. They're going to call a foul. Great block by DJ Searcy. Maybe he got him on the body with the offhand. I didn't see it. But they are a lot closer to the play than I am, and I'm not going to argue. So it's a two-shot free throws coming for the Jaguars. Free throw, good for Jackson. That was DJ Searcy's first personal foul.
Press break, Kyle. Press break.
GG Jackson, second free throw. No good. Largest lead of the game right now, 12, 38-26. Bulldogs trailed by 19 in their last game at a halftime. 10-second violation for the Bulldogs. That's a turnover. As I was saying, they came back from 19 against L.A. Pierce last week. Won in overtime. Right now it's 12. Edwards inbound the ball for the Jaguars. Stevens with the ball, working against Brandon Johnson. Pearson now. Pearson driving into the lane, loses the ball, goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Bulldogs. Jaguars going in a full court press. 2-2-1 press. Kaw Harding back to GJ Searcy. Searcy to Harding. Harding bringing it into the front court. Pearson with the double team. Cooper losing the ball to Jackson. Jackson up to Pearson. Pearson misses the layup, and it's going to go out of bounds. Bulldog ball. DJ Searcy finishing inbound the ball. To Cooper. Cooper into the front court, going right to the basket. Gets to Mayoa. Mayoa goes up and is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Mayoa, free throw no good. Some colorful cheering from the home crowd. Mayoa, second free throw. No good. Edwards on the rebound. Stevens to Pearson. Pearson moving down the right side, working against Mike Mensah. Mensah, or rather Pearson, gets it into Edwards. Edwards driving into baseline, gets it out to Ryder. Ryder gets it over to Edwards. Edwards, three-point jump shot, no good. Rebound going to the Jaguars, and Edwards throws it back in bounds, bounces off Mike Mensah. Jaguar ball with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Pass out. Rebound goes to Kyle Harding, fouled on the play. Mayowa goes up, makes it. 10-point deficit now for the Bulldogs. Edwards to Stevens. Stevens to Pearson. Pearson to Ryder. Ryder to Edwards. Edwards right down the middle. Scoops it up and scores right past DJ Searcy. So good press break and basket. Kyle Harding to Cooper. Cooper going to drive the lane, gets it inside. It's going to be kicked. So they will reset it to 20 seconds. Bulldogs will maintain possession. Mensah on the inbound, gets it to Carver. Carver to Searcy. Searcy in the lane, kicks it out to Cooper. Mensah, three-point line, corner, good. So it's now a 9-point game, 40-31, with 14 and a half minutes left to go. Stevens to Pearson. Pearson into the front court. Mike Mensah on defense, over to Edwards. Edwards looking inside to Ryder, no go. Going to work baseline against Carver. Gets in, gets it to Ryder. Ryder, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound, DJ Searcy, over to Cooper. Cooper pushing it. Gets it to Searcy. Searcy to Carver. Oh, they're going to wipe the floor. A little too much moisture on the ground. The refs are going to get some towel action there. Don't miss out tomorrow. Game time 7 p.m. Technical Director Brian Dill and myself will be on it again. 2 nights in a row. Lucky us. Women's basketball at Ventura. Ventura Pirates versus the Hancock Bulldogs. 3.0 on the season. Third game of the season for those two teams. Carver now gets it over to Cooper. Cooper gets it to Mensah. Mensah, three-point jump shot. Good! Back-to-back threes for Mike Mensah. Cuts it to a 6-point game. Pearson now. Getting the screen from Ryder. And Mensah's going to be called with the foul, and that's his fourth personal. That's his fourth personal foul. Mike Mensah hitting 2 threes here to get this game to 6 points. Pearson now with the ball. Pearson, and it's luckily Edwards was there to save the ball. It was passed above the head of Stevens, and it's stolen from under. Grant Johnson comes away with the ball. And the Bulldogs coming to the front court with some momentum. Carver now with the ball. Carver throws the ball away. Pearson gets it up, and no good. The alley-oop attempt. And this time, alley-oop to Meua Akinsanya. It's good. 4-point game, 40-36. Fast break turns into a fast break. Bulldog bench getting into it. Stevens now with the ball. Kyle Harding set the check in for the Bulldogs. Edwards down to Pearson. Pearson working against the smaller Johnson. Almost stolen away. And Edwards going against Silman and drops it off. Slammed by DJ Jackson. And we got a timeout on the court. Timeout Southwestern off the dunk by DJ Jackson. It's 42-36 with 12:31 left to go in this ball game. Full timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Bulldog Basketball on athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
American Star Trailways is much more than an average bus company. Family owned and locally operated for the past 25 years, American Star Trailways has been the local charter bus company for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara County residents and visitors alike. providing transportation service for an afternoon, a week, or a long-term contract. American Star Trailways, making travel an enjoyable part of your experience.
Community Bank of Santa Maria for Santa Maria style banking. That's what they call a home field advantage. Visit them online at yourcbsm.com or visit one of the branches located at 2739 Santa Maria Way or 1421 South Broadway in Santa Maria. Culligan has the equipment and experience necessary to serve all of your water needs, including water softening, reverse osmosis drinking water, salt-free solutions, bottle-free coolers, and water filtration systems for both residential and commercial properties.
Welcome back to Bulldog Basketball right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. I'm Charles Summer. With me is our technical director, not on the mic, but in spirit, Brian Dill, taking care of all the cameras. 3 cameras going, right? 3? You got 3, 2, 5? Bulldogs with the ball. Carver driving in the lane. Gets it to Harding. Harding brings it back out. Over to Johnson. Johnson trying to get it over Silman. Throws the ball away. Edwards on his way. And goaltending. So goaltending by Southwestern. Ball is just hanging on the rim. Can't touch it when it's above the basket. Exciting. Bryce Carver bringing in 6-point game, 42-36. Bulldogs trail. Kyle Harding's driving the lane, gets all the way in, scoops it up with his right, and that's going to be goaltending on DJ Jackson, and that's 2 points for the Bulldogs. It's a 4-point game. Stevens over to Johnson. Johnson driving all the way in, loses the ball. Looks like we got a hurt player in Bryce Carver. He's still out on the court. Stevens working against Grant Johnson. 5 seconds left to go on the shot clock. He's going to have to go up with it and throws the ball away. Kyle Harding just throws it up, and that's going to be, he was bobbling the ball, no travel. So we're going back the other way. So a missed opportunity for the Bulldogs on the turnover. Stevens under pressure, going to be fouled. Fouled by Carl Harding. DJ Searcy back into the game for Mayoa Akansanya. Edwards to inbound the ball for the Jaguars. 11 minutes left to go. 4-point game. 42-38. Stevens with the ball. Over to Edwards. Edwards gets it inside to Allen. Allen, no good. Rebound, no good. Couldn't get it. Edwards back up with it, and Edwards with another basket. He was leading the last time out with 15 points, now 17 points. Leading scorer for the Jaguars and all scores. Nice little scoop and score for Kyle Harding. Brings it back to 4 points, 44-40. 10:22 left to go in the game. Edwards just walking it in. Searcy there to play some defense. And loses the ball out of bounds. Turnover to Hancock. Xavier Cooper coming back into the game, replacing Will Silman. 10 minutes, 9 seconds left to go here in this game. Bulldogs trail 44-40. Kyle Harding with the ball in the front court. Looking for a screen from Grant Johnson. Gets it over to Bryce Carver. Carver back to Johnson. Johnson driving into the lane. Fakes the pass. Still in the key, gets it to Searcy, out for a three, puts it up, no good. Cooper there on the rebound, and he's going to get fouled by Edwards. We'll see if they say it's a shooting foul or not, as after contact was made, he made it seem as though he was going to go up, and they're going to call it a two-shot foul. So, Xavier Cooper at the line for 2 free throws. He's 1 for 6 on the game, or rather, that was field goal, sorry. He has not taken a free throw. The team is 2 for 6 on free throws. Free throw is good. 3-point game. 44-41. Akansanya back into the game for the Bulldogs, coming in for Bryce Carver. So on the court for the Bulldogs, Grant Johnson, Xavier Cooper at the line, DJ Searcy, Kyle Harding, and Mayoa Akansanya. Second free throw is good. 2-point game, 44-42. Largest lead of the game was 13. Timeout on the court. Timeout, Southwestern, 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You are watching men's basketball here on athletics on HancockCollege.edu.
Oxford Suites, located at 651 Five Cities Drive, just 1 mile from beautiful beaches. Oxford Suites offers special Allen Hancock College team rates. Community Bank of Santa Maria for Santa Maria style banking. That's what they call a home field advantage. Visit them online at yourcbsm.com or visit one of the branches located at 2739 Santa Maria Way or 1421 South Broadway in Santa Maria.
Welcome back to Bulldog basketball here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. 2-point game, 44-22. Stevens getting to Pearson. Pearson gets it back to Stevens. Stevens working against Grant Johnson, getting the screen. Trying to drive in the lane, jump stop, passes it off to Ryder. Ryder goes up, and it's good. 4-point game, 46-42. Kyle Harding with the ball in the front court. Southwestern fans getting into it. Cooper driving the lane, kicks it out to Searcy. Searcy hit in the face, no foul called, and Ryder goes the other way, and it's now a 6-point game. Back-to-back 2-point layups for the Jaguars, and it's now a 6-point game. Kyle Harding out to Johnson. Johnson driving the lane, looking inside. Can't go, gets the foul, go to the free throw line for 2. Israel Seals on the foul. Johnson at the line. First free throw is good. Checking back into the game, Edwards and Jackson. Second free throw is good. 4-point game again. 48-44. 8:38 left to go here in the game. Pearson with the ball in the backcourt. Goes to the middle. Looks for the corner. Ryder back to Pearson. Pearson takes the long 3-point jump shot. No good. And it's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Bulldogs. Grant Johnson got some fingertips on it. So the ball did not hit the rim. Again, tough job, that shot clock job. You know who has the best shot clock operator in the state? Allen Hancock College. Edwards drives in and foul. And it's a charge taken by Kyle Harding. Edwards being charged with the foul. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Kyle Harding. Bring the ball in front court. Gets the screen. Gets Johnson. Johnson, three-point jump shot. No good. And the Bulldogs come away with it. DJ Searcy picking up the loose ball off the tip. And he goes into, nice pass, but bounce back out. Cooper still with the ball. Gets it over to Harding. Harding's going to take a three-point jump shot. No good. Searcy goes up with it, gets the foul, doesn't get the basket to go, but has a chance to score two from the charity stripe. It's 48-44. Searcy, first free throw, no good. Raphael Allen checking back into the game for the Jaguars. Second free throw is good. 3-point game, 48-45, 7:42 left to go in the game. Four-court pressure by the Bulldogs. Grant Johnson guarding Mark Stevens. Stevens going to his right. Nice crossover. Goes inside. Blocked by Mayowa. Xavier Cooper getting the ball. Now Harding. Harding to Searcy. Searcy takes the three-point jump shot. No good. Rebound Jackson. And there's a wet spot on the floor. So on the rebound, some stoppage. So go clean that up. Make sure player safety is a primary concern. I deal with that all the time. Kids trying to run on the pool deck. I had an 8-year-old slip and fall yesterday. So that's why you don't run on the pool deck. Because you're wet, the ground is wet, and you slip. If it's wet on the basketball court, the grip on your basketball shoes doesn't work when there's water. That's how you get hurt. Taking his time. Nice toss. Coach I on towel duty. Pearson inbounding the ball. Stevens with the ball. Stevens going to get a screen. Stevens gets it out to Pearson. Pearson drives the lane, goes up, and gets it to go over Akinsanya. So it's a 5-point game. Kyle Harding with it. Over to Cooper. Cooper driving the lane, gets all the way in, gets it to go. 3-point game, 50-47. And a nice deflection. Good hands for DJ Searcy, breaking up the fast break. Ryder to inbound the ball, gets to Stevens. Stevens to Allen. Allen back to Stevens. Stevens working against Grant Johnson. Driving the lane. Gets the pass under the basket. Over to Allen for a three. Fakes it. Dribbles in. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson no good. Rebound Xavier Cooper. And they come back the other way. Cooper still with it. He's going to get out to Johnson. Johnson, three-point jump shot. It's good! Tie game! 50-all with 6:07 left to go in the game. Ryder with the ball. Ryder going inside the lane. Stolen! DJ Searcy with the ball, getting it to Kyle Harding. Harding all the way to Akinsanya. Akinsanya goes up and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. No foul called. So Grant Johnson to inbound the ball, gets to Harding. Bulldogs have a chance to take the lead for the first time in this game. Ball over to Cooper. Cooper inside to Searcy. Searcy gets it to Harding. Harding looking for the screen, gets the screen, drives the lane, flips it up, doesn't go. Jackson on the rebound. Cooper putting the pressure on Mark Stevens. Stevens bringing it top of the key, working on Cooper, and they're going to call a foul on the play. Foul going to go against Xavier Cooper. His first personal foul. 5:17 left to go. Score is 50-50. They're not selling any of those types of tickets here. Ryder over to Pearson. Pearson driving on Akansanya. Can't get it to go, and they're going to call Akansanya with the foul. Akansanya's third personal foul. So Nate Pearson going to go to the line. First free throw, no good. Pearson looking to get the Jaguars back on top by at least one here with this second free throw. Second one is good. Inbound to Kyle Harding. Harding all the way over. Gets it up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Jackson. Jackson. Jaguars now with the ball with Stevens with it. And they're going to call Cooper with another foul. Reach in. Pearson over to Stevens. Stevens working on Johnson. Loses the ball. Trying to drive the lane. Oh, stolen from midair by Akansanya. Bulldogs come the other way. Mike Mensa's going to drive the lane. Kicks it out to Kyle Harding. They're going to reset the half-court offense. Harding over to Mensa. Mensa, three-point jump shot. No good. Rebound goes to the Jaguars. Stevens with the ball. Pearson now bringing it into the front court. Working on Johnson. Pearson gets it down under the basket. And another turnover. And the ball up to Akansanya. And he slams it for the lead. 1 point lead for the Bulldogs, 52-51. First lead of the game for Allen Hancock College with 3:42 left to go here in the game. Pearson driving the lane, scoops it up, gets it to go, regains the lead by one, 53-52. Kyle Harding driving the lane, gets past, and is going to be fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line with an opportunity to tie and take the lead with two free throws. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Kai Harding, 2 free throws coming. First one, a little long. Edwards back into the game, coming in for Ryder. Still has a chance to tie the game at 53. Second free throw, no good. Rebound goes to DJ Jackson. Ball in to Pearson. Pearson, it's no good. DJ Jackson with the rebound. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson, that's a jump ball. And that will be Bulldogs because the possession arrow went to the Jaguars at half. So it's only the second jump ball of the game. So with 2:59 left to go in the game, Bulldogs with the ball, trail by 1. Kyle Harding with the ball. Less than 3 to go in this game. 1-point game. Kyle Harding getting a 3-point line, fakes the shot, makes the pass. Grant Johnson with it. Johnson back to Harding. Harding calling the play. Working on Jackson. Goes up, scoops it, no good. Akansanya with the putback. 54-53 Bulldogs. Stevens out to Pearson. Pearson working on Mensah rather. Gets it down to Jackson. Jackson goes up, and they're going to call a foul under the basket. It's a foul on Kyle Harding, his 4th personal. So both teams now in the bonus. This is a 2-shot foul for DJ Jackson. Jackson hard off the back of the rim. Bulldogs lead by 1. Second one, no good. Akansanya on the rebound. Kyle Harding to bring it into the front court. Grant Johnson at the 3-point line. Over to Mensah. Mensah takes a 3-point jump shot. It's good! Bulldogs lead by 4. 57-53. Stevens now with the ball, bringing it into the front court. Working on Grant Johnson. And loses the ball. Kyle Harding comes away with it. And the Bulldogs have a chance to extend their lead here with under 2 minutes to go. Kyle Harding working against Stevens. Getting the screen from Mayowa. Drives DJ Jackson. Puts it up. Puts it in! Bulldogs lead by 6. 59-53. Timeout, Bulldogs. Full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:23 left to go. Up by 6. 59-53. You are watching Bulldog basketball right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
American Star Trailways is much more than an average bus company. Family owned and locally operated for the past 25 years, American Star Trailways has been the local charter bus company for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara County residents and visitors alike, providing transportation service for an afternoon, a week, or a long-term contract. American Star Trailways, making travel an enjoyable part of your experience.
Oxford Suites, located at 651 Five Cities Drive, just 1 mile from beautiful beaches. Oxford Suites offers special Allen Hancock College team rates.
Homeowner Chevrolet, Located at 1313 East Main in Santa Maria, Homeowners helps you find new roads.
Welcome back to Bulldog basketball right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. Bulldogs lead the Jaguars 59-53 with 1:23 left to go in the game. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs, Mike Mensah with 16. Leading scorer for the Jaguars, Diego Edwards with 17. Big rebounds by Xavier Cooper. He's got 11 on the game. 3 players in double digits for the Bulldogs. Kyle Harding with 11. Mayoa Akansanya with 10. And your leading scorer for the Bulldogs, Mike Mensah, with 16. Stevens with the ball into the front court, working on Grant Johnson. Stevens getting a screen. Driving to the basket. And there's going to be a foul on the play. Some physical play. Will Silman being called with the foul. It's a 1-and-1 for Stevens. Shot is up. No good. Rebound, Will Silman. Silman getting it to Cooper. Kyle Harding with the ball. 1 minute left to go in the game. 6-point lead, Bulldogs. Bulldogs maintaining possession. Kyle Harding driving in, getting it to Mayoa. Mayoa almost losing it. Nice little jump step. Baby hook. Good. 2 points. And we have a collision under the basket, but everyone seems to be okay. Timeout on the court. Full timeouts by Southwestern. Bulldogs lead 61-53 with 44.5 seconds left to go in the game. You are watching men's basketball on athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
Oxford Suites, located at 651 Five Cities Drive, just 1 mile from beautiful beaches. Oxford Suites offers special Allen Hancock College team rates. Culligan has the equipment and experience necessary to serve all of your water needs, including water softening, reverse osmosis drinking water, salt-free solutions, bottle-free coolers, and water filtration systems for both residential and commercial properties. Community Bank of Santa Maria for Santa Maria style banking. That's what they call a home field advantage. Visit them online at yourcbsm.com or visit one of the branches located at 2739 Santa Maria Way or 1421 South Broadway in Santa Maria.
Welcome back to Bulldog basketball right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. I am Charles Summer. With me is our technical director on the camera, Brian Dill. Bulldogs lead 61-53 with 44 seconds left to go in the game. Jaguars bring the ball up the court. Their leading scorer, Stevens, or leading scorer on the season, Stevens, bring the ball up. 3-point basket is good for Pearson. And they take a timeout to stop the clock at 35 seconds. It's going to be another full timeout. Let's keep it right here. 61-56. That's the game they're going to have to play. Let's get the ball up the court quick, make a three, call a timeout, or foul at this point. Both teams in the bonus. Bulldogs not doing very well from the line, only shooting about 50% last time I got stats. But the Bulldogs had 26% shooting in the first half, and now are at 53% in the second half. Raises their percentage to 38, but hey, 53% in the second half is a big reason why they're there. In the second half, 44% on three-point shots, and that's gotten them back in the game as well. Still only 50% from the free throw line. It's not a good stat to have. You definitely want to do a little bit better when they're free. We're going to come back to play here. 35 seconds left. 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. 61-56. Xavier Cooper gets the ball to Kyle Harding. Harding under pressure. Gets it up to Grant Johnson. Grant Johnson up the court, and they're going to foul Grant Johnson, who's 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. And he's at the line for a 1-and-1, so subbing into the game is DJ Searcy for defensive purposes. So on the court for the Bulldogs, Will Silman, Xavier Cooper, Grant Johnson, Kyle Harding, and DJ Searcy. 28.7 seconds left to go. First three throws up, it's good. 6-point game. 62-56. Second free throw coming. It's good. Sub for the Bulldogs. Kyle Harding out. Mayoa Akansanya in. Stevens with the ball, bringing up the court. Driving all the way to the basket. Akansanya meeting at the rim. No good. Rebound coming. Free throw, or the layup is good for Edwards. 21 seconds on the clock. Timeout for the Bulldogs. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. You are watching men's basketball on athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
American Star Trailways is much more than an average bus company. Family owned and locally operated for the past 25 years, American Star Trailways has been the local charter bus company for San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara County residents and visitors alike, providing transportation service for an afternoon, a week, or a long-term contract. American Star Trailways, making travel an enjoyable part of your experience.
Welcome back to men's basketball right here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. I'm Charles Summer. Score is 63-58, 5-point lead for the Bulldogs with 21 seconds left to go in the game. Bulldogs have an inbound. Xavier Cooper with the ball on the baseline, has a chance to run. Gets it into Grant Johnson. Grant Johnson trapped, and they're going to call the foul. So he'll go to the free throw line. Made the last two, made his first two. Bulldogs hope he makes the next two. 18.1 seconds left to go in the game. DJ Searcy back into the game, in for Mike Mensah. One and one still. Grant Johnson makes the first one. Now a 6-point game. Second one is good. Mayoa Akansanya back into the game for the Bulldogs, in for Kyle Harding. Pearson gets it to Stevens. Stevens up the court. He's going to take a three. Contested. It bounces off, goes in. And there's going to be a timeout on the court by Southwestern with 12.5 seconds left to go. A contested three-point shot. Contested three-point shot for Mark Stevens goes in. Off the glass. Did he call it? Doesn't matter. Still counts. 4-point game right now, 65-61, 12.5 seconds. Winner gets to move on in the Southern Regional Playoffs. Winner will take on the winner of East LA and Saddleback. right now. There's still a lot, 12.5 seconds left to go. Still a lot of game left. Lots of things can happen. I've seen stranger things happen. Much stranger things happen. All right, we're almost back to play here. Bulldogs will have an inbound. Xavier Cooper going to inbound. Oh, gets it up to Kyle Harding. Kyle Harding going to go to the basket, puts it up, is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. So in this bracket, Hancock and Southwestern, if Hancock is able to win and Saddleback wins tomorrow, Hancock will host. If East LA, who is 27-1, win against Saddleback, the Bulldogs will travel to East LA if they win. Still a lot of game left. Kyle Harding at the free throw line. 1 to go. Up by 4. Second one is good. It's a 5-point game, 66-61. 10.5 seconds left. Stevens with the ball. He's going to come in front of the front court. He puts it up for 3. Off the back of the rim. Ball bouncing around. Mayoa Akansanya with the ball. And they're going to foul him with 0.6 seconds left to go. And Akansanya will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And with 0.6 seconds left to go, that's the game. Mayoa Akansanya at the line. Misses the first. Makes the second. Ball will be inbounded. Pearson throws it up. No good. And that's the game. Your Allen Hancock College Bulldogs defeating the Southwestern Jaguars 67-61. Down by 13 points at one point and winning by 6. A 19-point turnaround in the game. And we'll be back with some post-game stats right here at athletics.hancockcollege.edu.
Community Bank of Santa Maria for Santa Maria style banking. That's what they call a home field advantage. Visit them online at yourcbsm.com or visit one of the branches located at 2739 Santa Maria Way or 1421 South Broadway in Santa Maria.
Welcome back to men's basketball here on athletics.hancockcollege.edu. And right now, we have the winning coach for the Bulldogs, Tyson I, down by 13 points at one point. What was going through your mind?
It was only 13.
Only 13.
Yeah, it was 22 the week before. I mean, our guys, the things that we ask our guys to do in conditioning, things that we ask them to commit to, 13 points is nothing. These guys have been bought in from day one. I mean, from the track to jumping hurdles to you name it. There's nothing that phases this group of men. I'm so proud of them.
So coming up next, tomorrow, Saddleback and East LA play a game in East LA. You'll play the winner of that. Saddleback wins, you host. East LA wins, you're on the road again next Saturday. Will you be watching that game?
I'll be there.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Great win. Great way to pull it out. I had no doubt in my mind, I tell you, after knowing you guys came back from 22 last week, forced overtime, won the game. How was it to win against a team you used to coach against?
Honestly, it was kind of eerie familiar to be back down here in San Diego. Obviously, I haven't been in this gym before, but just being down here, it was, a lot of memories down here with, with Steph and Avery being my first daughter being born, and I got a lot of family 2 hours east of here in El Centro in Imperial, California, from our time down there. So it was kind of eerily familiar for me to be here, but I mean, we don't care. We don't care where we got to go to. We don't care who we play. We're ready.
Well, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Have a nice drive home, and we'll be over there tomorrow at Ventura. So congratulations.
Go Lady Bulldogs.
Go Lady Bulldogs. All right, that was a great game. Bulldogs winning 67-61. Leading scorer for the Bulldogs, Mike Mensah with 16. You had Mayoa Akansanya with some huge points in the game, getting 13. Only 3 rebounds, but I'll tell you, only 6 points for Xavier Cooper, but 11 rebounds, crucial rebounds, had 4 assists, and 2 steals. So the Bulldogs come from behind, win. They'll move on to the playoffs. They'll see the winner of tomorrow's game between Saddleback and East Los Angeles. Don't forget to make it tomorrow night right here at athletics.hancockcollege.edu for the women's version against Ventura tomorrow night at Ventura College. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brian Dill. Thank you, Kim Ensing. I'm Charles Summer. We'll see you tomorrow.